Hey, Clara, congratulations. So Coach had talked a lot about how she was expecting a lot more from you this year. What's it mean to you to have, game number one under your belt, to have a game where you score a new career high and that you were able to contribute like this to start the year?
I think it means a lot. I've been working a lot over the off season over the past 2 years, so I'm glad I got my first start in my college career. So that definitely feels good. Some of the nerves are gone, but yeah, overall pretty happy.
We'll go next to Eric.
Clara, congratulations on a great performance. I asked Coach the same question. After you pick up those first two fouls and just knowing the importance of, you guys are a little bit short in terms of depth pieces up front. So what is it like to get experience with those minutes and to play those minutes, having to play on two fouls, waiting as long as possible to get that third and having to be productive during that time?
It's definitely difficult playing with fouls. You have to be a lot more patient, a lot more conscious of how you're playing defense, especially. So I think it kind of just made me realize that I had to take my time more on defense and be more defensively sound to avoid getting more fouls to stay in the game as long as possible.
We'll go next to Dan.
Here we go. Sorry about that. Clara, congratulations on the win and a good start and a good performance. For you to work with Acuna and to work through the preseason and come in this year, how has it been just to play off each other and realize each other's different skill sets, try to pick up different things from each other, and then finally to play against an opponent, apply those things that you've learned?
I think it's definitely been a really different experience. I've been playing under Emma Guy for the last 2 years, so kind of having her take me under her wing and stuff. I've been like the student, so switching it up this year, having Acuna kind of under my wing has been a much different experience and allowed me not only to teach, but in turn learn more from that. And then obviously we're built quite different, so we have different approaches at the same position. So kind of me having to find a way to maneuver and do moves against her larger frame and her, doing pretty much the opposite.
We'll go next to AJ.
Hey, Clara. What was it like playing in front of no crowd? What did it feel like to play with no one there?
I think it was really interesting. We'd practiced, I think, last week with the fake crowd noise. So getting adjusted to that is interesting, but once you're in the game, you don't really pay attention to it, but it's kind of on the bench when you realize that it's a little quiet, so you have to pick up the energy a little extra than you do usually.